Okay. Let me change. Okay. I think I prefer pink. But okay. So basically, I don't have anything to do right now. It's so boring. Everybody's busy doing who knows what. So this leaves me here, all alone, having nobody to talk to. Maybe that's my problem. Just not having anybody to talk to. But so basically, after that video that I posted, pretty much nothing. Just really haven't had anything to do. Don't have anything to do tomorrow. So it's just pretty much boring days. I had something to do earlier, I guess, but really not. So I guess I was trying to film something with my normal camera. I haven't used it because I am not even using it right now because I'm just lazy. Because then I would have to like export and then maybe even edit it, right? But it's too tired for that, even though I haven't done anything. But that is a problem that I should probably work on and whatnot. But yeah, basically though, in the process of all of this, okay, first of all, my makeup is like so dramatic, but that's because I tried filming a like video of like becoming emo, but let's just say that footage was not usable. So I had to get rid of that, and now I have this makeup on and just nothing else to do. It's 8:30. Literally, I started that like at 7:30, maybe even before that. So so hard. But I guess basically the thought that I was having was just having the problem of not having anything to do, or just thinking that there is nothing to do, right? But honestly, that might be a lie. Maybe there really is things to do, right? And I've been saying like literally tomorrow is my last day of break though, and then Friday I start my classes, but they're all online and there's probably nothing to do really. I mean, at least I don't think. There probably really isn't that much to do the first week, right? So that's kind of like a little bit of a dilemma that I might have. And but basically what I did want to say with this though is that maybe there is things to do and I just don't put myself out there to do things. For example, I could go to a like coffee shop, right? Like try something new out, but I don't because I'm scared to be alone. And that is something that I should probably work on as a person, is to go do things on my own, which I mean, it's not that I haven't. I have, of course, but not as often. And if given the chance, then I ask somebody to go with me, or I just call people so I'm not alone, right? But I think it's really healthy to be able to do things on your own, right? You don't, because not people aren't always gonna be there for you, or like people just also have things to do, you know? You just can't really depend on people. So something I've been really thinking about is just driving to the specific coffee shop and order something from there. And it can't be a drive-through one. It has to be somewhere where I get down, go in and order something. But that's the other thing though. So I don't want to just go in and order it and leave, right? I want to go in, order it, and sit down. Although how awful that might sound. Because like, why would I even do? Like, I just have my drink and just doom scroll. Like, I mean, something. So maybe I should try doing that. Maybe tomorrow. That sounds scary though. Literally, the only things I've done by myself is go to like my dentist appointment, my eye appointment, TJ Maxx, Publix, Target, Office Depot, CVS. Mm, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I've gone. The school, that's all I've gone to by myself. That's like, that's literally a handful of locations that I've gone by myself ever since I got my license. It's kind of insane. But it's all literally out of fear, which is no good, right? But I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's reasons for me to be scared, I guess, but it's also not bad to have that constantly in your mind because, I don't know, people say you sometimes can attract things that you're trying to avoid, and it could be true, right? Always having a negative mindset could probably, I don't know, make negative things actually happen in your life compared to having like a positive mindset, right? Oh my gosh, I'm like a motivational person, kinda, but not. I'm not. But maybe that's something that I can like set way on my mind. And then for some reason, I also am thinking like, oh, maybe I can go to like a park. But it's like, why would I even go to a park? Like, what am I gonna do there? Like, I think going to the coffee shop is more realistic and safe, 100%. Cause like going to the park by myself, like, just walk around. Like, what? Why am I gonna walk around? Or like something else though, but this one makes more sense, is going to the gym. I go to Planet Fitness, which it is not ideal to go to Planet Fitness on your own as like a woman at all. So I think if I am to go to the gym by myself, I'll buy a membership at a more like unknown location, because it seems to me like going to like more like serious gyms, the men that go there are actually like there for the gym and more focused, because Planet Fitness is just so uncomfortable sometimes. I only go if I go with somebody else, and majority of the time it's with Chad. So, of course, I don't really like Planet Fitness. I didn't really want my membership there. I had it though because it's like sign up for $1. I didn't go for like a whole year though, but I wanted to go to this other gym that is like further. But I was like, that's the one I want to go to. But now I'm gonna be moving. It's gonna be even further. So that's like a personal problem, 100%, 100%. But like I also said about like maybe negativeness could really just bring negativeness, but also precautiousness, right? So, and like that one makes more sense though too, because like you genuinely are like in a location full of people, right? Instead of like being somewhere where somebody could be at, but maybe not even that much people are even gonna be there. But also I had to check the business hours of this coffee shop because low-key I've gone there but in a different location. But like I remember there was always something going on. They were like never open or something. So hopefully this one's open. Cause be for real. Anyways though, yeah, I think that's just the way the that was just a thought that was weighing on my mind, basically. And oh, something else I was trying to do was with my other camera was kind of film a little bit of like a weekly vlog, because I feel like maybe that would be more girly and it would give me more girly views, right? But like I said, I've been home. Literally went out of the house yesterday for two things. One was a meeting with a counselor. Two was to go to work. Besides that, I was home. I took one nap. I played, I played some games. That's after work. Showered, made pancakes, right? Like just that. Like, so not really anything going on. And nobody wants to see something boring, right? So maybe going to a coffee shop makes more sense. But I don't know. It's really just like not knowing what to do. It can be sad. But Buddy comes out of work tomorrow, so yeah, probably want to do something. But also, the other thing though is that I haven't been wanting to spend money though, because it was the holidays when I used my credit card, so I need to pay it. So I think I really need to try not to spend money. This month, I spent this month, it's literally the 7th day, it's just 1 week. I think I spent on Sunday, I spent my money on this $4 shirt that was on clearance, this $5 ornament, my candle was like $5, a $5 mystery box thing. I think that's it. It's actually kind of surprising for me because I would have, I've really been like controlling myself. I mean, okay, those are kind of clearly not because I spent my money on something like that, right? It's like I don't need it. But unfortunately, this is like a way better version of me spending money. So yeah. And then what else? I'm just trying to think about what else I've been thinking of lately. But I think that was mainly my main concern, just not really having anything to do, right? And honestly, this is probably such a boring video thing. But I don't really think, because it's essentially my channel. Because I'm just like worried, like, alright, like nobody wants to listen to me yap or whatnot. But like at the same time, it's like it's my channel. Like I kind of get to make it what I want it to be, right? So then it's kind of like, so it doesn't really matter if I'm yapping and only get like 3 views, because it's just kind of like what I decided to make. My other video did better than I thought. My friend asked me how much views he thought I would get, or how much views I thought I would get, and I said like 15 or 10, because like it seems like such like an uninteresting thing. But I actually kind of got more, not as much as my ASMR videos, but something to be honest. And I don't really mind. It's just for fun, really. I don't really think I have like a specific goal, so it's okay. I think I just kind of want to, I think the reason why I even started the YouTube channel was just because my boyfriend told me to upload that video of me eating the peach, which was filmed like a month or 2 before I posted it. I just filmed it just because I wanted to, and I just had it laying in my computer, I guess, and I showed it to my boyfriend one day just cause, and he was like, that is so cute, you should so upload that. And I was like, you think? So that's why I thought I would get like female views, but I guess not. But then of course I continued because I was actually kind of surprised. And then yeah, so there wasn't really any meaning into making this. It just kind of continued because it was kind of fun, right? But now there's really no like, what is it? Not meaning. There just isn't really like a goal or like a set vibe of it, I guess. So like it's not like I can stick to something. Like I pretty much can just do whatever I want, which also that makes me kind of like because like it's just so much things, right? It's just I cannot just have to choose something, right? And I'm thinking like I don't think I've ever seen like a YouTube channel where like somebody just does like a lot of stuff, right? They kind of just do kind of like the same thing, and then they have like another channel if they want to do something else, right? But I feel like that's too much for me, right? But also, how do I know, right? Like maybe honestly I don't even know what I'm like talking about. I don't even know. But I think basically though, to finish that thought, basically the essential thought of it is just kind of like it's hard to stay in like one specific like concept. I think concept's the word. It's hard to like think about staying in one specific concept because I feel like I would want to do more because I mean everybody does, everybody sees different type of YouTube videos, so I feel like I would like want to do a little bit of everything, you know, just kind of try it out and see what I like most, maybe. Or yeah, I don't really know. I know this is not as interesting as maybe my other one where I was talking about things, because now I'm just talking about myself and like what I've been thinking about. But honestly, okay, I say it here though, I think this would get at most like 10 views though, because this is actually boring, and that's it. I just don't think anybody would click on this. I'm really trying to think here. I've been like really almost maybe nervous about my, sorry, I keep looking at this because it keeps changing the photo. I've been a little bit nervous about school though, just because it's all online, so like it's on me to like finish my work. And like to be honest, I never had a problem with online classes. Like I always do my things on time because I'm scared to fail, right? To an extent though, like I don't really mind to do like I do mind to do bad. I don't mind to do average though, but I do mind to fail. So that's basically it. Honestly, as long as the classes don't require me to do like a crazy discussion post every single week, it should be fine, honestly. And honestly, I feel like that's mainly what online classes are about, just like a discussion post, which is still awful, honestly. I don't really think that has any type of learning benefit, at least to me, because some people can argue to me about learning things. But at least to me, I don't really think, because basically all I do in a discussion post is, you know, you read the question, you answer it, and you kind of just move on, you know? There isn't really a lesson learned. Especially my discussion post. But my teachers have never had a problem with it. They're more like how personally I feel about the thing, unless it's like an argument thing, right? But if they let me choose like a question, and the question, one of the questions more of like how like you feel about certain things, and those are the ones I'd be choosing, right? Or if not, then of course you just kind of search it online a little, you know, feel some inspiration. But that's basically it, like, and that's what's so annoying about it, because it feels so like inconvenient, right? I think it's better off to just give a PowerPoint quiz and like a test, right? I feel like, and like maybe yeah, kind of like discuss about it maybe, but not where you have to like forcefully write over 500 words about something. Because like for me personally, I write like maybe 200 words and I already don't know what else to say, so you just find yourself repeating. But at the same time, it's like we really need like a word limit, because some people are really just gonna not do anything, right? Which could also be annoying. So I don't really know. This was a bobby pin. I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know how I got it to this point. I've just been bending it. No. It could be like a ladybug thing. Oh, that's right. Lately, I've been into ladybugs. And I can definitely explain this strange dream I had about one. But first, let me start off with the ladybug thing, though. Literally, it's winter time. Not so much where I live, though. But it's winter time, right? And when you think about a ladybug, you're like, like springtime, maybe even summer. But basically, the strange thing about it is that I've seen 2 ladybugs in my room in the same area. And then I've had 2 ladybugs inside my car. And then like 3 or 2 again ladybugs on my windshield from like the outside. So it's like, why is there so much ladybugs? So then I had this strange dream. I was at work, and then it was like time for me to leave work though, and then there was like this weird looking lady like sitting down in this couch, and she had like black eyeshadow, but like on both eyes there's like a circle of black eyeshadow. She looked pale, and she was like chubbier, and she had like darker lipstick. At first I only saw her sitting down at that couch, right? But like this is like sorry, there's something down here. Oh, here's my book. Okay. Like think about me like just standing here, and like she's sitting like right here, right? But like facing this way. So then she like turns around, she's like talking to me, and she has like her hand put on like the couch thing, kind of like twisted, and I'm like over here, right? A little bit far away though. And then she tells me he wants to let you know, and I'm like, huh? And then there was somebody sitting next to her, again with like the black eyeshadow, super pale. He looked small, but it was like a man, like a grown man, but like small. And he was kind of like this is her, and then this is him, like on her, and you can like kind of see him peeking from like her shoulder. And I was like, oh, like these are scary looking things. Anyways, so then she like turns around and she tells me, she's like, he wants to let you know that you're trapped in here. And I'm like, huh? Anyways, so while she says that, right behind like the couch where she's like twisted, right, like the back supporting area, there was a ladybug. And this might seem so cringe but it was so motivational. So I was like, oh, so I like the ladybug. I like pick up the ladybug, and I look at her, and I like go to open the door, right, to the outside, and I let the ladybug go free. And I look at her and I tell her there has been a newfound freedom. And then the ladybug just like goes flying back outside, and then when I told her that, she like gets angry at me, and then they just disappear. And it's just time for me to like leave work, right? But it's such a strange dream for sure. Anyways though, so then lately I've just been like, gosh, I really like ladybugs, and I always knew this, of course, but just something about seeing them so often during winter time, and then having that strange dream where I tell such an ugly thing that I have found a new freedom, or that there's a newfound freedom with this ladybug, and like the ladybug literally like flying away because I let her free. It's just like, this is so significant, and it's probably very like, I don't know, it really touched me in a very like more like, maybe this dream is like so important to me, right? Because I've had a dream about similar looking people, but that's years ago, maybe when I was 6 years old. Like black eyeshadow, small, fat, and white. but no hair. Like two twins. And they were just like in my dining room. So I remember at church I had learned this Bible verse. I don't know it in English. The whole point was that I said it to them. They just disappeared. I was like, dang. So I think the correlation of that dream from the past, having like that similar, like pale, chubbier, but the woman was chubbier, the guy was skinny. But the fact that she said it for him, I was like, ooh, that's like even more disturbing. Like, what? But it wasn't a scary dream. It was refreshing. It was so strange though. Like, I don't know. It's not a normal dream. So I don't really know what. Yeah, I don't really know exactly. But and then it asked me like, where did I even get that quote from? There's a newfound freedom. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Maybe I like subconsciously heard that somewhere, read that somewhere. Like, it's just so random to me. Like, why would I say that? Like, I wouldn't say that on like on a daily basis. It's just so weird. But it's kind of funny to think about it right now. But yeah, definitely that. So, oh, it's because of the bobby pin. Like, it has like ladybug antlers, and I like that about it. So I'll just keep that there. Hopefully not lose it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Maybe this is so boring, but if anybody's still here and like actually watched the whole thing, then just skip through and just somehow ended up here, let me know. Please let me know if you listened to me and what you think about it. Okay, let me know what you think about the dream though, 100%. And then let me know what you think about this in general, because like, I guess I had people tell me that it was something they had in the background. But like, if you're actually listening to me and like hearing what I'm saying, let me know. And like, totally advise me or something. Like, maybe I like wouldn't 100% take your advice, but I just like to know what other people think, right? And maybe that's why I assume that people wanna. Well, I don't assume that people wanna know what I'm thinking about, but I assume that there's probably somebody out there that's interested to hear things, right? But I also don't know. It could just be me, for all I know. So I don't really know. I think that's where I'm gonna leave this at. I don't know. What was it? 28 minutes. Okay, so that's almost 10 less than last. It's something. So I guess after this I'll have to find something else to do. But that's okay. So thank you so much for staying here. If you stayed with me the whole time, I feel heard, maybe to an extent. And hopefully I can figure out what to do besides just sitting here and talking for over 25 minutes. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you for staying, and I guess maybe I'll see you guys around sometime. Maybe if I even come back ever. So I guess that's bye bye.